guys, it is Erin or Gimme Yarn 418, and I'm in a different location. I'm outside. It's a beautiful day. It was really hot and muggy earlier. But anyway, I'm here with my TGIF video. Now, Molly is outside with me. She tends to try and escape our fenced-in yard, so there might be a lot of editing to this video. But anyway, I have so much to show you, I don't even know where to start. I'm going to start with finished objects because I am surrounded by stuff, and I'm going to use one of my finished objects to put other finished objects in. We'll start with the first one. A while ago I pinned something on Pinterest to make a basket, and I finally got around to making it, and this is made out of 100% wool from a farm down the road from my house. I actually made two, but I sold one. So this is the basket, and this takes just about 1,600 yards of wool, and I love it. And the other one I made was green, and I will insert a photo of that here. So yeah, I'm very pleased with how this came out, and trying to get my hands on some more wool to make some more. They're pretty pricey to make, but the finished product is just beautiful. The next finished object I have is, I should tell you first, I did finish both of the mini huggable Herbies, but those two went to their intended recipients, and I will insert a photo of those here. So I was really pleased with how those came out. I used palette yarn for the body, and it felted up really nicely. I was standing over the washer, crossing my fingers, but it came out really nicely. I also made another hedgehog. I'm not sure if I showed this. This was a free pattern. I do think I showed this. But anyway, it's a free pattern on Ravelry. And it was easy, and the only complicated thing about it is you work in one direction and then you turn it inside out, and you're supposedly supposed to finish it inside out. How you finish something inside out was beyond me, so I fiddled with it a little bit. I will put a link in the description below. My next plan for this is to try and do it with wool and see if it felts, because I think this would be a fantastic dog toy. And where it's crocheted, it will go a lot faster than the big huggable Herbies, and I won't be as devastated if something happens to it. And it uses a lot less yarn. So I thought it came out pretty cute. I think I named her Henrietta. Not sure though. The next thing I made was I found a free pattern on Ravelry. I'm also not sure if I showed this, and it was for an American Girl doll dress. And let me tell you, this thing, for a little teeny tiny dress, it felt like it took forever. So I don't think I'll be making too many more of these. I think I'll make one more so that we have one for each of our nieces. But after that, I can't imagine that I'm going to be inclined to make it again. However, I am really pleased with the results. This was a yarn I got on clearance at Joann's, self-patterning yarn. This is not an American Girl doll. This is a cheapo knockoff. So I like how it came out. It just, literally, I worked on it like solid for 3 or 4 days. And I just realized I don't have something, but I'll show it next time. Another thing I'm not sure if I showed, I do think I showed this. This was the little one. I ended up tweaking the pattern of that sheep to make him bigger. Excuse me, I have fuzz in my mouth. And I made some bigger ones, but I didn't use the hat pattern that they had. I used the stitch, and I used my typical hat pattern, and I just went with that, and oh gosh. I also had a photo shoot with these hats, and I'm going to put a couple pictures in of those here. The next thing I'm not sure if I showed you is the penguin hat. I do think I might have showed you this. The girl penguin and the boy penguin. And I can't get them to work. There we go. Yeah, they came out pretty nice. I like them. And again, we got some great pictures of these, so I'll put a picture of those here. Another thing that I think I showed you, but I can't remember, are these dolphins. I'm almost positive I showed these. Maybe somebody will tell me if I showed them. I tried to look through my videos and I didn't see them, but I feel like these have been done forever. So these are both made from Red Heart Super Saver. It was another test pattern for Patchwork Moose on Ravelry, and I like them. They're super cute. They were super fast. I'm almost positive I showed these to you because I started these the day Benny passed away. Or the day after Benny passed away. Finally, in finished objects, nope, I have one more. I also knit a hat. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. This is some yarn I bought a long time ago, and I haven't known what to do with it because it's not quite a bulky, but it's not quite a worsted. Maybe it's an Aran, but I feel like it's heavier than an Aran, but lighter than a bulky. But it was really cute and simple, and it didn't take that long, and I'm very pleased with the results. And I can wait for next winter to wear it, but I think I'm gonna like wearing this hat. Finally, I finally jumped on the Bob Wilson, I'm looking at Molly, square bottom bag kick, and I call this the Biddy Bob bag. I made this for my dance shoes. I take tap. And I'm really pleased with it. And this is officially the oldest yarn I have in my stash, and I'm so happy to have used it. And then I call this the Big Bob Beach Bag. And I just made it in yellow and white. And this is carrying 1-pounders in John Quill, something like that. Yellow and white. Which brings me into my works in progress. I'm still working on the pentahexagon blanket, but I'm not going to lug that out every single time. I am still working on the brown socks. I'm still working on the mini cable socks. I did finish the pink baby socks, but I'll have to show that next time because I forgot to bring it out, and I really would like to do as little editing as possible. So, my first work in progress that I have to show you is another Bob Wilson bag. And this is all I have of it because I don't have any more of this gray. And then I went to the store today. I actually went to 2 stores today, and I can't find this gray. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that it was just out of stock. And because I love pink and gray together. I don't know. I can't tell out here if it's showing mosquito, if it's showing pink or white, but it is pink. It's this pink. Let me tell you what color it is. Nope, that's the gray. Gray heather. That's what I need. Red Heart Super Saver, gray heather. Anybody has any out there? No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure I'll find it. If not, I will order it online. And, oops, I gotta put that hook back in there so I know which one I used. The next work in progress I have is a Big Bob Beach Bag. And this is in that same yellow and navy, and this will be done tonight. Again, with Karen 1-pounders. I just stopped working on it so that I could show you because I knew it would be dark before I finished it. And I really wanted to record outside because it's beautiful outside. And I'm talking really fast, and Kristen says that's when my Boston comes out. I know I've mentioned that before, but I apologize. If you can't understand me, maybe I should put some subtitles down at the bottom. Because when I talk really fast, my Boston accent comes out more pronounced. My Boston accent is more pronounced because I don't think about it as much. So, moving right along to acquisitions. First, I got some mail. Zelda NRJ3 sent me some mail, and I apologize. Our post office is pretty far off and out of the way and not near anything, and I am lucky if I make it there once a week. If I know something's coming, I'll go, but otherwise, I just go when I can. And I went the other day, and there were 2 slips in the mailbox, and they weren't open yet. Not the window wasn't open, just, we live in the sticks. Just, the post office was open, but the window wasn't open yet, so I couldn't get my packages, and I got this. Anyway, it arrived, and I'm really happy. She sent me this great book. She actually showed it on her, I think it was her yarn crawl video. And she said she thought of me when she saw it because of this sweater with the deer on it. And those are deer, but they're not the deer I've ever knit before, if you know what I mean. So that was great. That was awesome. I actually highly coveted it when she showed it in her video. And she also sent me 6 pins. The first one she sent me says, "Yes, I know you can buy socks at Walmart." And the next one says, "If you hear me froggin', don't come a knockin'." Really cute. And oh, this is from her yarn crawl. I didn't even notice this one before. And if my place were bigger, I'd own my own sheep. Which is really funny because I tell Kristen all the time I want sheep. My place is big enough for sheep, but she says no. You know, we wouldn't have to cut the lawn as much if we had sheep. And Molly could herd them. I don't want a lot of sheep, just 1 or 2. I think they're cute. I need a girl sheep and a boy sheep, Rhonda and Rhinebeck. Haha. And I love this one. I crochet because I'm smarter than you. I actually have a shirt that says I knit because I'm smarter than you. And unraveling sheep into a ball of yarn. And I was really excited because upstairs in my studio I have a board that I put all my knitting stickers and pins on. I'll actually put a picture of it right here. Yeah, so when I'm up there I look at them and they make me smile, and then I don't have to worry that they're going to fall off my bag because I would be like completely devastated if they fell off my bag. And I just have to show you something real quick because our dog never does this. She is the non-stop moving dog. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. She's just watching the world go by. Yeah, she's fascinated with birds. I hope I didn't make anybody motion sick. So she's being a good girl. Her birthday is actually, her and Rudy's birthday is actually Sunday. They are going to be 1. Can't believe she's 1 already. I also bought some things. I have been trying to spend less money on yarn, and when I do spend money on yarn, intentionally spend money on yarn, meaning I need to buy that gray to finish that bag. I bought the sweater yarn at the yarn store because those were 2 sweaters that I am starting very soon. One actually I decided I won't be knitting and I'm going to bring that yarn back, and the other I will be casting on very, very soon because it's going to be, it's already time to wear it. I'm going to cast on the Arlene sweater. But I have been buying more of something else. I think I'm developing a new problem. Anyway, the first thing I got was the new issue of Crochet Today. And sometimes I don't know why I buy these because at first glance there's nothing in them that I want to knit. I mean crochet, I'm sorry. But then like 3 years down the road I'm like, oh, I wish I had that issue. There's one issue of Crochet Today I do not have, and I have been desperately looking for it. It's December 2009, 2010. I'm not sure which. Might even be 2009 or 2010. I can't find the thing anywhere. Well, I can find it, but I don't want to pay $20 for one magazine. Anyway, the next thing I bought is Patterns for Pooches. I'll do a quick book review of this book. Don't buy it. No, that's horrible. I wish it said a couple things in the description. First, I wish it said that it was a whole bunch of stuff like this. Because this... Okay. This has 1, 2, 3, 4 sweaters on the cover. That might be every single sweater that's in the book. The second thing I wish it said was that almost all the patterns are made out of bulky or super bulky yarn. Now, first of all, I don't have a lot of super bulky or bulky yarn. It's pretty expensive, and I just don't have it. Second of all, I don't think there is a second of all. And like this, I don't even think that's attractive. First of all, this side is longer than that side. And can you notice something in this pattern? Every single pattern in this book is crocheted. Every single pattern. Yeah, that's another thing it doesn't say when you buy the book, that this is a crochet pattern book. This is on Amazon. So you see those nice, oh, where is it? Those nice crochet hooks there? Don't your crochet hooks look like that? Let's find another one. I don't know where they get these fancy things. There's another set of crochet hooks. You crochet with 2 hooks, right? Let's see, what else? Oh, there's some more. There's some more. Every single page that they show the tools that you use, it's knitting needles. Hence, I thought it was a knitting book. Live and learn. You know, you win some, you lose some. I'm sure I'll make something eventually out of the book, but not anytime soon. I'm not nearly as excited about it as I was previously. The next thing I got is Susan B. Anderson's Itty Bitty Nursery. This is an older book, but I have the 2 other itty bitty books, and I wanted to complete my collection. I love her patterns. They're easy to follow. They're fun. They're cute. They're great. And the last thing I bought was also Susan B. Anderson. It's Topsy Turvy Inside Out Knit Toys. Look at that. How cute is that? And there's some really great stuff. I don't want to show too much because I don't want to give away. This is the one that Kristen wants to me to make her. It goes from a doghouse to a dog. How cute is that? And I love this one, the egg to the alligator. There's also an egg to a... There's an egg to a penguin that I'd like to make. Maybe I can show you. I mean, how adorable is that? I'm sure my hands will be killing me by the time I finish it, but it's freaking adorable. And I've never regretted anything I made from her books. Like, the Itty Bitty, the How Now Brown lamb I made from her book, the Santa and his bag I made from her books. So, highly recommend this book. Love the Itty Bitty series. And there's another dog barking. I hope Molly doesn't start. The last thing I have to say is that next Saturday and Sunday, Webb's is having their tent sale, and I got my postcard in the mail today. So if you're in the area, you should totally go. Actually, my dance teacher and I are going to try and go. Right now, it's about 50-50. She has some things she needs to accomplish if she wants to be able to go. So, Doreen, if you're watching, which I know you're not, my dance teacher makes all the costumes for the entire dance studio for the recital. That is insane. Insane. I'm making my dance costume, and it's horrible. I mean, she says, oh, I can knock out all the leotards in 20 hours? 8 hours? I don't know. I've spent more than that on my dress. But I'm not a big... I don't make a lot of clothes. So anyway, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, to be going to the Webb's tent sale. There's one thing I'm buying, and I'm giving myself a budget, and it's a firm budget. I'm bringing cash. I'm only bringing enough cash for gas money, something to eat, a little bit of extra money, like $30 or $40, and the money for what I'm going to purchase, which is actually not part of the tent sale. So, we'll see how successful I am. I'm tempted not to bring a credit card, but you never know. Emergencies, it's not a good idea to be without your money. But my credit card will not come out at the tent sale. It says incredibly low prices. So $30 or $40, I should come home with like 30 or 40 skeins, right? Right. You can't buy 30 or 40 skeins of Red Heart for $30 or $40. Anyway, check it out. You should go if you're in the area. I mean, we're not really in the area, but we're in the area enough that we're going to drive down. So, that's all I have for you today. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm so excited. I recorded a TGIF video on Friday, and it was the right thing to do because I was having a pretty down day. Not a down day, but I did a lot this morning, and I was like, done. I was so tired, but I'm feeling a little better. Now. So, I hope everybody has a great, that was for you, Snowy44. I hope everybody has a great couple weeks, and until next time, bye.